and on point. As you drive along, Sports Drive.
Weekdays, 9 a.m.
Exclusively on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
Catch up with all the latest sports news on Sports Drive. Right here
on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
People can actually now watch the WWE on Netflix. Oh, right. Yes, indeed. That's in the US, in Portugal, in Argentina, in Canada, and some other parts of the world. And but then how is it even faring? We got to know about that last year. You know, they kept saying it in January. It's going to start happening. More accessibility for wrestling lovers. Anyways, we'll tell you one or two things that we know this morning. And of course, in Australia, it's just been bubbling with different stars displaying skills on the grass court. And yes, I talk about the Australia Open. Some seeds have progressed to the semi-finals already. Right now, there are some matches that are still going on. There are some games, that are still happening. So we're going to tell you about that. And then in football, yesterday, the UEFA Champions League, we had all the excitement and all the drama. Just as always, I used to tell people Champions League nights on radios are the best nights, okay? And then today we're going to wrap up match day 7 in the UCL. Welcome to Sports Drive. Kachi is my name. They call me the King of Sports. Yes, we're going to start our update, and then of course if we have time, we're going to look at the dailies. But we'll have time for that. Let's let you know that a lot of people, who are wrestling lovers, they've continued to look for how they can access wrestling matches, be it, Monday Night Raw, be it Friday Night SmackDown, whatever. They just want more easy access to watch their superstars. And, it was announced that towards the end of last year that, wrestling would now be happening in some places. You can stream on your device and what have you. But then this January, the first week happened, and then in the list of events that people actually checked out and using their streaming devices, wrestling finished in 4th position with over 3 million people streaming. And then this second week, after the result of the second week of January came out, wrestling lovers still continue to stream, and in the ranking, you see that wrestling events still finished in 4th position when it comes to the most streamed event via streaming devices. And now it's 3.6 million people who streamed in the second week of January. So that just leaves me with imagination. Sometimes they say people don't watch wrestling, people don't follow wrestling anymore, people don't enjoy the WWE. They say it's all drama, that it's all a script that they are acting, that people don't enjoy. Well, so all these over 3.6 million people in 1 week, please, where are they coming from? Who are they? Are they not wrestling lovers? Do we still have please, if you're a wrestling fan, I'd love to know. Can you indicate? Can you tell us if you are a wrestling fan, please? If you're a wrestling fan, can you just let us know quickly now? You can send us a message on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp portal is 0809-993-0137. All right, yes, that is 0809-993-0137. I want to know if you are a fan of wrestling. If you are a fan of the way we have, fans of football, fans of if you are a diehard, like a core fan of wrestling, I'd love to know this morning. Just send us a message on WhatsApp, all right? And of course, we are actually live. Yes, we are live on Facebook, and our Facebook fan page is at Nigeria Info Abuja. At Nigeria Info Abuja. Same goes for YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. So from there, you can actually watch us live and drop your contributions. Okay. So away from that wrestling update, let's let you know that, like I said earlier, the Australia Open. Yes, let's give you information for the tennis lovers. In tennis this morning, quarterfinal events already started for the gentlemen and even for the ladies. And yesterday, let you know that the player Alexander Zverev, he beat Tommy Paul in a 4-set thriller that ended, of course, at 6-7. That took a tie break, and on another 6-7. But by the time they finished playing the first two sets, players were looking all exhausted because they spent 2 whole hours. They spent 2 hours in the first and then the second set, and the third set ended at 6-2, and then the fourth set ended at 1-6. That's how Alexander Zverev wrapped things up to progress to the semifinals of this year's Australia Open. And then for the gentlemen, it was a Novak Djokovic stunner. In fact, let's come on now. Some shekere for the man Novak Djokovic. If you check out the ATP rankings, you know that going into the Australia Open, ranked number 7, and then for Alcaraz, ranked in number 3. Djokovic even had an injury scare yesterday, but he really overcame all of that to win in 4 sets. He ended at 4-6, and then 6-4, and then 6-3, and 6-4 in favor of the Serbian Novak Djokovic. And some people like, what's his age again? Djokovic is 37. In fact, by May of this year, he will be 30. He'll be clocking 38, and he is still powering and hitting it hard on the court. Congratulations to Novak. For the ladies' event, Coco Gauff. Oh, my days. My sweetheart. I love me, Coco, but she couldn't. Remember that she was the WTA Player of the Year for last season, but this season have now started with a major Grand Slam, and she fell through in the quarterfinals. She couldn't progress. It was Badosa who actually beat Coco. Yes, it was Badosa who beat Coco. It was a tough one. Paula Badosa. What did he take? 2 straight sets. He ended at 5-7 and then 4-6. And after the game, Coco is taking to social media to wish Badosa the very best going forward in the Australia Open. That means Badosa's progressed to the semi-final. And then what else happened? Arina Sabalenka, she really won her game. It took time. It took 3 sets. A lot of competition coming through for the ladies' event. Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova lost to the player Arina Sabalenka. It took 2-1, 6-2, and 2-6, and 6-3. That was how the game finished yesterday. Interesting. Let me also let you know that today we've had the other quarterfinal games for the ladies. It's gone down already, and Madison Keys already won her game against Elina Svitolina. He ended at 2-1, 3-6, 6-3, and then 6-4. And then in the last quarterfinal ladies game, Iga Swiatek, we all knew it was going to be like that. I predicted a 2-love straight win for Iga, and she actually did that against Emma Navarro. She won 2-0. 6-1 and then 6-2. So, Iga Swiatek, she's looking poised and looking real good. I don't know who will win the ladies singles this year, because if you look at the qualifiers, the players who've already made it to the semifinals, they're looking all very tough. You have Madison Keys there, you have Swiatek, and then there's also Sabalenka. And then for the gentlemen, a match is going on right now. There's Shelton taking on Lorenzo Sonogo. That game is on now. They are currently in the 4th set. In fact, if Lorenzo Sonogo can win that one, it will be level on 2-all, and then he will be forcing a 5th final deciding set. What a cracker the guys are having. But then these games are so exhausting. They've already played for almost 3 hours, and they are still playing in the Australian very lush grass. Oh, I love the lawn in Australia. It will make you want to play tennis. And after that, once it's 9:45, the last quarterfinal game for the gentlemen, it will be Yannick Sinner. Yannick Sinner has been impeccable. He will be taking on Alex de Minaur. That game is for 9:45. Like, it was shifted forward because some games have to finish. Should I tell you that Yannick Sinner, of course, ranked number 1 this year in the Australia Open, and he's living up to that number 1 tag. All right, so that does it. Let you know quickly that in fact, tomorrow tomorrow being 23rd, yes, in the morning, 9:30 a.m., the ladies event, and as well as by 11 a.m. respectively, the ladies semi-finals event will happen. Sabalenka will take on Paulina Badosa, Arina Sabalenka, yes, and then Madison Keys will take on Igor Swiatek. That's that for the updates. Then by next tomorrow, that's being Friday, the gentlemen's semi-finals would have been completed, and we'll let you in on that. Okay, so we moved from wrestling and into tennis this morning. It's the drive, so you follow me. Let's drive through into football this morning. Where are the Liverpool fans? Yay! And where are the Barcelona for even more? Yay! Fans of Ademola Lookman. Woohoo! Interesting night we had yesterday, match day 7 in the UEFA Champions League. Okay, so we have a question of the day coming from there. Let's quickly know, do you think the turnaround that Barcelona did yesterday, was it because they were too good, or was it because Benfica were not good enough? Hello. Okay, fight will soon start. Fight will soon start. Was it that Barcelona, were they just too good? You know, too hot to handle, too cold to hold? Were Barcelona too good last night? Was it a question of, they were unplayable, they were impeccable, or was it just that Benfica? They a small team against Barcelona. They are a small team, so they didn't live up to expectation. Why? What do you think inspired? What happened? Why that kind of turnaround? We're here. Benfica were leading 3-1 at some point. At some point, it was 4-2, and Barcelona won that game 5-4. Yeah, were they too good, or Benfica wasn't just good enough? You can call now. You can call 0700-951-0000, and of course, the WhatsApp line. You can also call on the WhatsApp line 0809-993-0137. Away from the call on the WhatsApp, you can also, already send your messages there. So let's quickly squeeze in this call. Hi, good morning.
Hello. Good morning, Barista. You're on the line.
Well, it's Ayodele. You're welcome. Quick one. Let's hear you.
Well, I don't think I watched the match of Benfica against Barcelona yesterday.
All
Barcelona,
right.
There was nothing special about them. Nothing was special. It's just so. I think the winning goal was a VAR misfortune. I shouldn't have stand.
So Benfica, Barcelona, they were not too good. It's just that Benfica, they were maybe inexperienced.
Yes. There was nothing special about Barcelona yesterday.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. I told you fights will in a bit. Hello. Good morning. Are you there? If you know how it is, 40 seconds you have, use it. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Why is your area noisy? Yes. Welcome to Sports Drive. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I can hear you clearly. What's your name?
My name is Oladele Omoibitoye.
All right, quick one. Let's hear you. Go on.
I'm calling from Lugbe.
Okay.
I don't think, you see, this game yesterday with Barcelona, if it is a tougher team, they will not come back. What they play yesterday, is out of it.
So it's just that Benfica were not too good.
It's a very strong team. Forget.
Okay, they would not have come back. Thank you. He says that Barcelona, they were not too good. Just that Benfica Barcelona were not too good. Just that Benfica were not good enough because they're a small team. So if it were a big team, Barcelona would not have been able, to make that kind of magnificent. In fact, that's the only way to describe that comeback. It was so exciting. Like the moment, that last goal was given, you needed to see Rafinha. He let out a war. That was a war cry. That cry came from the bottom of his belly. He screamed. Yes. Remember, we are on Facebook, okay? You can join our conversations via Facebook, and we are live so that, while you're listening, you watching at the same time. It is at Nigeria Info Abuja, at Nigeria Info Abuja. That's our Facebook, our fan page. So what actually happened yesterday in the Champions League? Let's quickly let you in on it. The results of the matches. It was good. Starting off with the 6:45 games, Atalanta beating Storm Graz by 5-0. That was good. That was really, really good. That was really, really very, very good. I mean, and most importantly, that Ademola Lookman scored a goal. And then Monaco winning Aston Villa 1-0 yesterday as well. Then Atletico Madrid versus Bayer Leverkusen. That was our game of focus. If you followed our extended version of Football Republic last night, we stayed on up until 11. Tonight, we're going to still have Champions League events, okay? Bayer Leverkusen scored first, but Atletico, they came from that 1-0 down to win at the Metropolitano Stadium, thanks to a brace from Juliana Alvarez. Okay, it was good. Both teams picked up red cards, but Atletico picked first in the 23rd minute barriers. Okay, moving away from there, Benfica. We already told you that game was drama against Barcelona. Benfica were leading 3-1 as at halftime, but everything turned around. Just know it ended. It ended 5-4 in favor of Barcelona. Lewandowski scored twice, and Rafinha also scored. He also scored twice, okay? So two players getting their braces last night. Bologna won against Dortmund 2-1. That game was dramatic. Dortmund, they were leading 1-0 and Bologna turned things around. 71st minute goal and then a 72nd minute goal. And that was just it. Beautiful. What else happened yesterday? Club Brugge and Juventus, they ended up, they ended up with a goalless draw. And Red Star Belgrade against PSV Eindhoven, they were trying to come back against PSV. It didn't happen. PSV held their nerves and he ended 3-2. And then Slovan Bratislava 1, Stuttgart 3. And then the Liverpool-Lille game, he ended 2-1. So some shakera again for all the Liverpool fans and then for all the Liverpool players and then their technical team. In fact, they're looking so good. Top in the Champions League table and they're also top in the Premier League table. But then the good thing is 7 matches down. Liverpool, they're yet to lose a game in the Champions League this season. That is 100% record. 7 matches, 21 points on display. They packed all of it. Good one. And then today in the Champions League, what to expect quickly now, because we're out of time already. There will be RB Leipzig versus Sporting CP by 6:45. Same time, Shakhtar Donetsk will be hosting Brest. And then by 9 p.m., AC Milan taking on Girona. Same time, Arsenal versus the Dynamo Zagreb, Celtic Young Boys, Feyenoord Bayern Munich, and then PSG will be hosting Manchester City tonight. That will be our game of focus later tonight. Real Madrid will also take on Salzburg, same time, 9 p.m., and Sparta Praga versus Inter Milan. All right, that does it for us. That does it for us. Let me see if I can take one message or two. Before we go. Okay, good morning, Kachi, here on WhatsApp. Good morning, Kachi. 70% against a 30% ball possession with 5 goals to show means that Barcelona, they were the better team. All right, Chima from Apo, thank you very much. That's a good one. Thank you so much. Beside them being too good, my dear, they were exceptionally good. It was never easy to come. It's never always easy to come from behind like they did. Issa from Idu. So he said Barcelona, they were extremely good last night. All right, and I'm seeing Kachi, hi. And he says up Liverpool and congratulations to Barcelona. But again, Barcelona, they just have a way of turning things around in the Champions League, of turning up in the Champions League. Shola praise from Loco Goma. Shola, thank you. Good morning. If I didn't read your message, please, sorry about that, but this is where we wrap things up. Join us later tonight. Yes, at 7 p.m. for Football Friends. You have to continue listening to Nigeria Info. Leave your dial. Yes, on 95.1. And you will be glad you did. Kachi Okafor is my name, the Queen of Sports. Good morning, good morning. Boom, chakalaka, laka, laka.